Hello, 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 everyone. Why is Triple H for you? Hello, 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 hello. I'll just give it a few more minutes before we start. Hope everyone's alright. If anyone's watching, let us know what the levels are like in terms of audio and stuff like that, please. Right, gentlemen, I'm going to start this. Right, we are starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Hello. Good evening. And we are just about to head off to TCW Emergence. Okay. Now, just to give you a bit of a heads up, with the pay-per-view, it didn't automatically populate any matches apart from this one match, which was Hades versus Bombjack for the TCW World Title. The reason why is because when I started the promotion, I only put the World Title in the promotion, so straight away it hasn't got any matches for any tag titles, mid-card titles, or anything like that. So automatically, there's no matches like that. Secondly, because I've been customizing the matches so much because of the tournament, there's been no natural rivalries that have started. And because there's been no rivalries that have started, then there's no payoffs in the pay-per-view. So there's literally one match. So what I've done is I've added a few more matches onto the card. I've only put 4 on, and these are the ones that we're going to watch as well. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Let's go through the matches. So what we're going to do, okay, is we've got, okay, Hades versus Bombjack. That's the opener for tonight for the TCW World Championship. They do have a rivalry which has the letter R next to their names, so this is a rivalry match. Okay, now the other matches I've put on, I hope you guys like. All right, because the big ones. We need to crown a TCW Internet Champion. Okay, the Internet title is going to be decided in a 6-man ladder match, which is going to be Chris Kansas versus Adam Blythe versus Matador Gordo versus Phil Hughes, Paco Pachoma, and Martin Blythe. These were all picked at random. I put the entire roster into a randomizer on Google, and these are the 6 names that came out. Okay, the third match. We've got an interesting one here. We've got a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match with Jim Taylor versus Scott Jones versus Daniel Mills and versus Elijah Ward. The winner of this match, of this fatal 4-way, will become the #1 contender for the Internet Championship, and will go into a rivalry. I'm going to create the rivalry with the winner of the new champion and the #1 contender. So these 2 matches are linked together, and the rivalry will begin from the next show of those 2 wrestlers. And as you probably know, the main event tonight, Graham Duncan versus Michael Story for the Loch Lomond Championship, the final of the Loch Lomond tournament. What I've done is I've edited the settings of this particular match so that the finisher bar and the signature bars are dropped as slow. So we should, in theory, have a longer match. So we'll see how that goes. So without further ado, gents, okay, and chime in on Messenger if you're watching. Okay, let's get the show started. We are at a sold out crowd here for Team Clock Wrestling's first ever pay-per-view event. It's going to be a big one. We are in Glendale, Arizona tonight for a stomper of an event. We have 4 major matches tonight for the first pay-per-view. We have 3 titles on the line tonight. We have the opening match, which is Hades versus Bombjack, which we're going to go down to ringside in a minute and listen and watch. We have our 6-man ladder match, and above that ring is going to be hanging the TCW Internet Championship, and these 6 wrestlers are going to be going at it to see who can become the first ever TCW Internet Championship champion. Oh my god, I can't talk. Once we've decided that, we then need to start finding out who the number 1 contender for that title is going to be, and that way is going to be decided in a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match with Jim Taylor, Daniel Mills, Scott Jones and Elijah Ward. The winner of this match, this bloody match, is going to be in line for a title shot at the Internet Championship. And the moment that everyone has been waiting for, the moment that everyone's been buying a ticket for, after a grueling tournament filled with controversy and brutality and epic wrestling, we've now come to the final of the Loch Lomond tournament, and we have Graham Duncan versus Michael Story for the Loch Lomond title, which is our main event tonight. Without further ado, let's get this show started, and we are opening tonight's pay-per-view with the World Championship match. Big match for Bombjack this. Crowned the champion of TCW right from its first show. Has had a rivalry going on with Hades. Both competitors have a lot of years experience, over 20 years experience each in a wrestling ring. Who's going to come out on top as the champion? Let's go down to ringside.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
And coming down the ring, who've we got? We have got Hades, the Monster Man himself. Look at the size of this guy. Coming down, meaning business. Not showing any emotion, full concentration for this title match. Could we see a new champion tonight? Hades has not got any fans here in the arena. Hasn't exactly been favourable to Bombjack or the fans. It looks like he doesn't really care, to be honest with you. He wants that title. And here comes the champion. Bombjack has earned multiple championships in his career. Has held the world title on numerous occasions, tag titles, intercontinental championships, numerous mid-card titles in all the promotions that he's been in his 25 plus year career. Still going strong. And he faces his toughest challenge, Hades.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 328 pounds, Hades! And introducing the champion from New York, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Bombjack!
Some boos coming from the crowd tonight. Mixed reaction for Bombjack. And there it is. It's for the biggest prize. Good stuff from Bombjack, what we're going to be seeing tonight. Oh, stunning DDT from Bombjack right there. Trying to get some quick offense into this monster that he's facing tonight in Hades. Going for a submission as well. Trying to weaken the opponent quickly. Oh, not a good decision to taunt Hades there. Hades really took advantage. Oh, right on the apron, and the apron is a tough surface. You've got the edges of the ring there with metal and hard wood. It is not a good place to be dropped. Oh, nice clothesline to the back of the neck. We've got to the floor with this one. Oh, lovely German suplex. This has not been a bad start for Bombjack. Not a bad start at all. Damage is starting to take effect on both men. It didn't take much at all. Oh, a splash from the top rope from Hades. For a man of his size, it's not nice to be underneath that. Spinebuster straight to the pinfall. Hook in the leg. Kick out after two. Lovely reverse neck breaker by Bombjack. Is he going to try and bounce back here, or is Hades going to try and take the offense straight into the turnbuckle? Bombjack not in a good position right now. Violent elbows to the head. What we're going to see from Hades here. Oh, a reversal from Bombjack. Smart move. Smart thinking. Luther's press. So the Internet Championship, mate, is like a mid-card one, and the Loch Lomond one, really, I'm not really... I don't know if that's going to be a particular title that I'm going to have on the line on a regular basis. I think the way I wanted that title to be was more of like an annual tournament, or a tournament every 6 months or something like that, where there's something you can win. It's a bit like King of the Ring. That's kind of how I'm treating it. So the Loch Lomond title is its own separate reward for winning. Then you've got the Internet title, which is the mid-card title, and the World title is the top one. Starting to see some damage from Bombjack, but he's going for a devastating DDT and he's creating some damage from Hades to the head. It's not looking good for Hades. Is Bombjack going to capitalise? Stone Cold Stunner! The Stunner in the pin! He's down! Hunting the leg! Is he going to keep his title? Oh! Kick out after 2, and it was a close one. Suplex, amazing strength on show. Spinebuster again. This is not looking good for Bombjack. Another hook to the leg. We could have a new champion. Oh my god, we've got a new champion! What an upset! The Spinebuster ending that off for Bombjack, and we've got a new champion.
Here is your winner and new World Heavyweight Champion, Hayes.
Wow, what an upset. No one expected that. But Hades has made very, very quick work of that. And we've got a brand new Team Clock Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion in Hades. Wow. What an interesting night it's been so far. That was a good match. But I have to say, Hades with that Spinebuster, no one expected to see Bombjack go down so quickly. Ultimately, Hades was far too strong for Bombjack tonight. It took a lot of effort for Bombjack just to make minuscule damage to Hades. Very minimal effort from Hades to cause a lot of damage to Bombjack. The odds were stacked against Bombjack tonight, and we've got a brand new World Heavyweight Champion. Congratulations to Hades. There we go. So going after that epic battle, we've now got our 6-man ladder match to determine who is going to be the first ever TCW Internet Champion. Okay, let's go down ringside. Get these guys out to the ring for this brutal battle that we're about to see. Coming up, Chris Kansas first. Make his pay-per-view debut tonight. So predictions, lads. Predictions for the 6-man match. What are we thinking? Who could win this one? Oh, here comes Adam Blythe. Adam Blythe has had a fantastic start to TCW, winning a lot of matches, showing strength, control, determination. We could have a future world champion on our hands right here in Adam Blythe. But he wants to make a name for himself here tonight and see if he wins this Internet Championship, put his name on the map. Again, a mixture of boos and cheers. Who have we got next to come out? Oh, could this be El Matador Gordo coming out? It is. He's got the crowd going tonight. He's got the crowd going. Confident, happy to be here, happy to participate. The audience, the fans are going to tear the roof off this place if he wins this title tonight. Is this Phil Hughes we've got coming out? It is. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit concerned for Phil Hughes tonight. You know, after having such an amazing start to his career here in TCW, and you know that one little mistake in his match against Graham Donkin last week in the Loch Lomond tournament cost him that opportunity to go for the title tonight. And Phil Hughes hasn't been the same since. He was crucially disappointed after he lost. That mistake from the top rope, meaning Graham could take advantage and hit him with that F5. Now I wonder where Phil's head's going to be at tonight. Can he get his head in the game to win this championship? You can see the title hanging above there in yellow. Paco Bashoma coming out tonight again with some booze though. Could Paco Bashoma tonight have the advantage because of his size? Smaller, leaner, quick on his feet. Could this play to his advantage, climbing those ladders? We'll have to see. Finally coming down to the ring is Martin Blythe. Now the concern again here is, has he been the same since his upset loss in the Loch Lomond tournament after that controversial finish with the rope break and the ref not seeing it? Is he going to have his head in the game tonight to go for this championship? We'll have to see. Does he have still his heart set on revenge against Michael Story? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe he can forgive and forget. Maybe he can bear a grudge. We'll have to see. But he's going to hope that this title victory, if he does get it, will alleviate some of that disappointment. Go straight into the action. Let's get the show on the road. Who we're going to see? It's anyone's match tonight. Anyone's match. We've already got El Matador Gordo and Chris Kansas going to the floor. It's already losing control. And Blythe taking the show over the top rope as well. Well, Blythe's gone straight for the ladder. He's not wasting any time getting the ladder up the ring. Oh, and Pip knocks him out. Oh, finally comes to move the shoulder. Straight to the stairs to Chris Kansas. Less than 30 seconds into this match and we've already lost the control. Straight to the canvas. I was going to try and run to the top of this ladder, try and reach for that title already. Is he going for it? Not quite getting it there. Bashola. Blind is stunned, he's not moving at all. Arm dragged by a Matador Gordo. Showing his lucha libre skills. The top rope. Not a single man in the ring now. Everyone is out on the mat. Chair by Adam Blythe as Martin Blythe was hanging from the title, couldn't keep a grip. And the damage is looking pretty bad. Phil Hughes is in a bad spot for damage, but so is Patrick Bashoma. All the guys in the ring, apart from Martin Blythe and Patrick Bashoma, and we're going to see Martin take advantage of this. He's laying out that ladder. Bashoma immediately removing it. Gordo is moved to the top of that ladder. Is he going to try? What is he doing? He's putting him back down. Is he crazy? Why would he do that? Martin Blythe at the top here, but hasn't really got a chance. he's pushed the ladder down, sending Gordo straight to the mat. Oh my god. Take advantage of this. Everyone is down. Is he reaching for the title? He's reaching for the title. Is he going for it? Is he going for it? Kansas will win. Kushoma will win. Oh, lads. Oh! Swinging neckbreaker from the top of the ladder. Stunned. Martin. Evans now trying to go for that title now. All those bars go green. Closer to someone winning the title. German suplexes. Is Adam going to climb the ladder? What's he doing? He's just standing there. What's he doing? Why would he do that? Gordo. Oh, we don't have much longer now before someone claims a title. One more time. Could Gordo win this? Could Gordo win? Gordo is so close to winning. Potentially the next person to grab a hold of that title could win. Paka Pashoma's running up the ladder. Could Paka Pashoma win? Could he win? He's got to hold the title. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. It's so close. He's done it. He's done it. Ladies and gentlemen, Paka Pashoma's won the championship. Wow, what a battle.
Here is your winner, Internet Champion, Parker.
Paco Pishoma is the first ever Team Clocked Wrestling Internet Champion. Graham was right. Graham got the prediction. Now this is interesting. We now know that Paco Pishoma is going to be heading into an interesting feud for the next few weeks against the winner of the next fight, the next match. But that was a grueling battle, blood running down his face. But despite numerous attempts and falling from the top of that ladder on multiple occasions, Paco Pishoma managed to prevail and get to the top of that ladder when everyone else was down, and he never gave up, and he won that championship, and it was rightfully earned. Well done to Paco Pishoma for that. Your new Internet Champion. Coming up next, we've got a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match. Scott Jones, Jim Taylor, Daniel Mills and Elijah Ward to decide who was going to become the #1 contender for the Internet Championship. Scott is looking forward to Generic Jones potentially winning this, but we'll see. Out comes Jim Taylor. Jim Taylor feeling confident tonight. We'll have to see. Was eliminated in the first round of the Loch Lomond tournament. Now we've got Daniel Mills coming out to the ring now. Has made a very, very interesting name for himself over the past couple of weeks. Came off an absolutely fantastic match last week at TCW, facing the Isaac Church in his debut. One of the best matches we've seen so far. Daniel Mills coming out victorious. Things are looking good for this guy right now. Do we see titles in his career potentially? Scott Jones got to the semi-finals of the Roman tournament and unfortunately lost his match to Michael Story. Could he redeem himself tonight? He'll be on the road to the Internet Championship, we'll have to see. Impressive athlete coming down to the ring, Elijah Ward. He's appeared in every show so far in singles competition. With a very, very impressive mat wrestling background. A young star that could be making his name for himself. Let's see how he fares in a match that's very, very different to what he's trained for in an Extreme Rules match. The bell rings, let's go to it. Again, this match can be won by pinfall or submission, so it's pretty open for anyone here tonight. Let's see how quickly we can get a victory. Nice running bulldog by Jim Taylor from the turnbuckle. That's fair. Scott Jones was rolled out in the ring. Oh, lovely spinning forearm by Elijah Ward. Gorgeous reversal with a hip toss from Daniel Mills. Side slam to Jim Taylor. No one has suffered any damage so far. What Jim Taylor has now, springboard is being blocked by Elijah Ward. Ward. Oh, Scott Jones is looking into the apron. What's he got? He's got a baseball bat. We're already starting to see some weapons into play here. Narrowly missed. No foreign object to use as of yet. Scott tried to and failed. The baseball bat is now in the ring for anyone to use. Who's going to be the first one to use it? Oh, Elijah Ward is now under the ring. He's got himself a table. He's bringing the table out. The crowd are going wild for the table. back from a commercial break. Sorry about that, Jenny came down. What's happening here then? So the table hasn't been smashed yet. We've got a kendo stick and a baseball bat. A lot of damage has been inflicted. There's already a couple of wrestlers here that have been busted open. Jim Taylor is not looking in good shape. No, we've got a pinfall and a kick after two. Crossface. The blood is pouring down Jim Taylor's face. Elijah Ward is still going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, and almost a 3 count. Almost. Jim Taylor just kicking out there. Scott Jones. This could be any man's game right now. Elijah Ward is actually looking the healthiest of the lot. Jim Taylor is looking worse for wear though. Elijah Ward needs to stop that pinfall. Just Elijah Ward just stop that 3 count. Just. Elijah Ward is now being busted open. Running knee, but psycho knee. Has Elijah Ward done this? 1, 2. Oh, Jim Taylor's just with a kick out. That could have been it as well. DDT with the chair. Oh, the kendo stick hit Daniel Mills right in the spine. Scott Jones can go for the pinfall or not? No? Oh, we've now got a ladder into the mix. We've got a ladder now. Jim Taylor settled the ladder. There's nothing to catch, nothing to grab. That ladder's being used purely for violence. Gorgeous suplex by Jim Taylor there, trying to come back. Spine buster by Daniel Mills, but he's not quite done. Scott Jones is now busted open. Oh! Scott Jones is right there to stop the pinfall though. Oh, could that be it for Scott Jones is going for the pinfall? Could this be it? Hook to the leg. Have we got it? Oh my word. I was not expecting that kick out. I was actually not expecting that at all. DDT. Oh my word, is this it? 1, 2. Oh, kick out. So close. So close. Is Jim Taylor going for his finisher? No, reversed. Elijah Ward going for the submission. Crossface. That is it! Is that it? Have we got a winner? Elijah Ward has won by submission. The crossface to Scott Jones.
Here is your winner, TNT, Elijah Ward.
Elijah Ward is the winner of the match. He's now the #1 contender for the Internet Championship. And will go on to face at some stage Paco Pachoma for the Internet Championship. What a match. What a match. Well done to Elijah Ward in a match that isn't really favoured to him either. And was still able to pick up a victory with a gorgeous crossface submission. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got one more match coming up tonight. And it's the biggie. It's the one that we've spent weeks planning and preparing. And we've had some great matches in this tournament, but it's now come to this final match. We have got Graham Duncan versus Michael Story for the Loch Lomond Championship. Is everyone ready for it? Is everyone ready? Let's do it. Let's get to ringside now. Down to the ring, we've got Graham Duncan. As confident as ever. Is tonight the night? Is tonight the night for Graham Duncan to win that Loch Lomond Championship? He's had some great matches so far, so let's just see. 3 times a charm. Let's see if he can pick up his 3rd victory in a row. Here we go then. Here we go. Controversial character coming to the ring now. Michael Story picking up a very, very controversial victory against Mark Fly. A very quick one with that running knee strike. Getting him the victory against Scott Jones in round 2, the semi-finals. Could we see another quick match from Michael Story and winning that championship? But we are just seconds away now. And it's for that championship right there, that prize. That's it right there. Right guys, let's make it happen, let's do it. This is it. The bell rings, off we go. Strikes from Michael Story straight away with some vicious chops. Graham trying to get at that straight away, trying to reverse them, but not stopping the offense from Michael Story. Some nice chops and forearms. Oh, what we're going to see from Graham Duncan here, hanging him on the ropes. Oh, swinging power slam. Oh, right hand was vicious there. Straight in with a camel clutch to Michael Story. Are we going to try and get a tap out early? But no, doesn't look like it. Michael Story going for here? He's just trying to exhaust his opponent, trying to weaken the arms, something that Graham desperately needs to be using as well. Straight into the turnbuckle. Nice reversal by Michael Story. Men taking a moderate amount of damage. Michael Story being confident to try and get a kick out after just one. I'm not really sure what Michael Story was thinking about there. It was far too early for a pinfall, but tries his luck. Rake to the back. Violent forearm to the back of the neck. So Graham's taking some damage to the arms. Doesn't look good for him so far. Still early days. Story taking the damage. He's laying it on there as well. Graham is now stunned. Oh dear, it's not looking good for Mr. Duncan right now. Not looking good at all. Taking a lot of damage from Michael Story here as well. And again going for the arms. Weakening the opponent limb by limb. Silly move from Graham Duncan. Why go to the top rope? But he hits with a splash. It pays off. It pays off. One. Just a kick out after one. Far too soon. Oh, wow. This is a comeback to Graham Duncan. This is the comeback that he desperately needed. Wrestling him against the ropes. What are we going to see here? Oh, blocked the clothesline. Oh my god! Graham Duncan's really brought this back. What are we going to see from him now? Oh, Michael Story's gone to the floor. Graham following him. We're going to see some action now outside of the ring, potentially. Oof. Both men have taken some decent damage now, I have to say. Michael Story trying to get away from him here, trying to get the action back in the ring. No, he's going straight back out again to reset the count. That running knee from Michael Story. He's just hit the running knee. Could that be enough? Could that be enough? He's gone for the pinfall. Have we got that Loch Lomond champion hook to the leg? Oh! Graham Duncan just kicks out. He just kicks out. That was scary time for Graham. Scary time. Is Michael Story gonna give him time to rest? Absolutely not. Is he going for the pinfall again, or is he going for a submission? Or no, Graham Duncan reverses. Throws him to the edge of the ring. Oh, no way. Michael Story's going for the submission. Is Graham tapped out? Graham's tapped out. He's tapped out. We've got the champion. Oh, good lord. Michael Story. And what we're seeing, some sportsmanship here after that tournament or not? Are we going to see it? There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Story has just won the Loch Lomond Championship. Well, there we go, guys. There we go. After all of that, Michael Story has ended the tournament and he's ended TCW Emergence. And we have got our first ever Loch Lomond champion. Right here, right now, Michael Story has become the victor. Fix. What an amazing match as well. Lads, there we go. So what an interesting night. Match 1, we've got Hades picking up the victory against Bombjack to become the new TCW World Champion. We had Paco Pashoma picking up the win, becoming the first ever TCW Internet Champion. Elijah Ward become the #1 contender for that title at a later date. And the main event, Michael Story in an amazing back and forth match defeats Graham Duncan for the Loch Lomond Championship. The Montreal screw job. It is. People will be talking about that match for years to come, mate. Years to come. We are now into June. Yeah, it's a good point, Scott. There were two, out of the 4 matches, 2 were won by submission. There we go. So we've got next week's matches lined up. The news coming from that, though, there you go. Paco Pashoma's won the TCW Internet Championship. Hades has won the TCW. No, it's the Internet Championship, World Championship. Go to the roster. Champions. Now, what I do need to do is I do need to add in the Internet Championship now into this. Paco Pashoma. And we need to put stores in there for the Global Championship. Actually, vacate that slot. Actually, no. Well done, stores. So we've got Bombjack as the #1 contender for the world title, but the more matches I do, that should build up in theory. Then we've got the rest of the roster that can, anyone from the roster can go for the world championship. But what I'm going to do is if I'm going to put Elijah Ward, if I move. Stick Bombjack at the bottom because I want him going for the world championship, I suppose. No, what? There. What? Right, I need Elijah Ward. There. There. Now what I'm going to do is, if I go to rivalries, I'm going to delete that. I don't want that. There, done. Rivalry number... 1-on-1. Short rivalry for Paco Pashoma. And it's going to be champions. It's going to be Paco Pashoma. And for some reason, I don't know why I can't pick stores in the rivalry. Like, it's not even there. There you go. We've got a bit of a growing rivalry happening there between Graham and Stores as well. Championships. Now what I do need to do is that was the 3rd week of June. Get rid of that, and I want the 3rd week of July. We need another pay-per-view. So for anyone who's still watching, I need some names for a pay-per-view for July, just so you know. Oh, there's a rivalry match. There is a rivalry match right there with Elijah Ward, so that could be interesting to watch. Interesting little match there for Jim Taylor next week. Bomb Jack. Right, lads, so there we go then. So I'll do the next show at some point. I'm not too sure when, but I hope you enjoyed that. But that was really fun. So the tournament's over. Now what we're going to be moving into is some rivalries, proper rivalries with weekly shows, championships, betrayal, violence, competition. It's going to be fun. So thanks everyone for watching. Like I said, the link is already on Messenger. I'll probably send out the link again with timestamps when that finally gets uploaded. But alright lads, I'll catch you all in a bit. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in a bit. Ta-ra.